Hey guys, beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon, and beautiful evening to every one of you, my professional nurses. How are we all doing? Oh my word, I'm super excited today. Welcome to your Band 5 rules. I celebrate with all those who has passed their Osce exam. Guys, you won't believe it. It's over a week now, I dropped a video. I think 8 days ago before I dropped the one I did today. I got almost, if I'm not mistaken, close to 60 messages. Thanks for your help. I passed my Osce as valid. Thanks. Oh my god, I'm super excited. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you all who have passed your Osce exam. Welcome to your Band 5 rules. And like I keep saying, more than the sky is definitely your limit. All right, guys. So if you're preparing for your Osce exam, guys, don't be scared. Don't be anxious. You're definitely succeeding in your Osce exam. All right, guys. Lovely. So keep practicing, like I always say. Practice with your peers, practice with your pillows, and make sure you're getting it right. All right. So today I'm going to be doing a video on wound assessment. But before I do that, if you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Violet Okolacha. I talk about everything about Osce and nursing here in the UK. So if this is what you want, if this is what you like, sit back and watch to the end. And don't forget to give me a like, and don't forget to share with other nurses as well as your colleagues preparing for Osce exam. All right, so come with me and let's get started. So we'll be talking about wound assessments today in your Osce exam. What do you expect in wound assessment? Very simple. You get a mannequin who has a bandage all over his hand or leg, wherever, but there is a bandage or there is a dressing on the hand, and you get a photograph. Oh my word, really simple. So this session or this skill is actually 6 minutes in your Osce exam. So if you are getting wound assessment, guess what? The next session is simple aseptic non-touch techniques. Somebody's gonna say Nurse Violet is not simple. It is simple. ANTT is really simple. So this skill or station in your Osce exam is what? 6 minutes. All right, so you get a photograph. So it is from the photograph you assess the mannequin's hand or the mannequin's wound. Permit me to use the mannequin's wound. So it is from the photograph you assess the mannequin's wound and say what you have to say. So for me personally, I can tell you you'll finish this station or this skill rather in 3 minutes. Trust me, I'll give you the techniques. All right, grab your pen and grab your biro. I would strongly recommend you assess the patient's wound according to time. So write time. Time is T-I-M-E. What is T? T is for tissue. Yes, really simple. So what do I expect you to say when you get to tissue? I can see the area around the wound. It is healthy if it is healthy. It is clean. All right. There are no blisters. There are no color changes. There are no swelling. There are no bruises. And if there are swelling and bruises, it's just the other way around. I come again because a lot of people are like, Nurse Violet, you're very fast. I really apologize. I'm really used to talking fast. All right. So I can see for tissue, I can see the area around the wound. So meanwhile, you're looking at your photograph here. So I can see the area around the wound. All right. The area around the wound is clean, is healthy. And if it's not clean and healthy, it's the opposite. All right. There are no swellings. There are no color changes, there are no blisters, and I'm happy the wound is healing. And if it's the other way around, oh, I think I'm going to get a swab. All right, so that will now bring us to what? I. What is I? I is for infection. So guys, don't worry, I'm going to practice. In fact, I'm going to do this skill like in an exam, so just go with me. So I is for what? Infection. So what do you expect to see for infection? Are there redness? Are there erythemas? So if there are redness, I can see this wound, there is slight redness, and I can see this wound, there are no redness or there are no erythema, so it's up to you. So I can see this wound, there is redness, I can see there is exudate, and if there are exudates, is it purulent? Is it clear? Is it serous? So I can see there are exudates. If there are no exudates, there are no exudates. All right. So I'm going to be touching your wound now. Is it tender to touch?
No.
So you check if the wound is tender to touch. You just, because you're already gloved. So if it's tender to touch, remember we're writing that, we're not practicalizing yet. After the writing, we practicalize. If it's tender to touch, you verbalize it is tender to touch. Are you having any pain? If you're having pain, score your pain for me. All right. Then the next one is M. M is for what? Moisture. What do I expect you to say for moisture? Is the wound dry? Is it wet? So if it's dry, you said I move over to moisture. I can see the wound is dry. I'm happy with that. I can see the wound is wet, and the wound. So if the wound is wet, you know definitely the wound probably might have not been healing well. So you just have to look at the photograph. All right. So the next thing you go to E. E is for edges. Now, what do we expect you to say for edges? Are the edges well approximated? If they are well approximated, it means there are no defects in the closure. So when we say the edges are well approximated, we are all nurses, we know it is close together, it is almost closing up, there are no defects. And when there are defects in the closure, it means it is not, you know, it is not well aligned. All right, so all you need to do is to what? If the wound is dirty, make sure you verbalize that you're going to get a swab, send off to the lab, and you're going to be what? Referring the patient to the medical thing. So guys, come with me and let's practicalize the skill. All right. Perfect. So what do you expect to get in your Osce exam? Your assessor can tell you, assume you've checked for scene safety, assume you've provided privacy, now proceed to your patients. All right. Sometimes they can tell you even consent has been gained. So the next thing you want to do is your hand hygiene. So guys, now start counting the minutes I use in doing this video. You see you finish the skill in less than 3 minutes. All right. So my assessor has already told me, can you say it, son?
Assume you provided scene safety. Assume you provided privacy.
So proceed to the patient. Perfect. Thank you, Daddy. So I'll do my hand hygiene, palm to palm. Right palm over left dorsum, vice versa. Fingers interlace, fingers interlock, rotation of the thumb, tips to the finger, and the wrist. My hands are clean. I proceed to my patient. This is now my photograph. So you come closer so that you can take the photograph. I approach, I don't need to approach myself. Hello. My name is Violet, and I happen to be one of the nurses looking after you. Can I confirm your full name and date of birth, please?
My name is Haley Brooks.
Perfect. And your date of birth, please?
14th February.
Can I double check that with your wristband? Haley Brooks, date of birth 14th February 1940, hospital number 10010. So with the paperwork on my hand, I can confirm I have the right patient. Haley, do you have any allergies at all?
No.
All right, lovely. So my assessor has said consent has been gained. I'm here to carry out a wound assessment on you. Are you happy for me to do that?
Yes.
Then remember to verbalize to your assessor that a pain assessment has been undertaken prior to this procedure. So now, Haley, I leave you with a call bear while I quickly put on my apron and glove. All right.
Okay.
So I do my hand hygiene again. So I'll put on my apron quickly. And I'll put on my glove. So now this is the photograph they've given to me. Please come closer, my son. This is the photograph they've given to me. All right, so this is the photograph they've given to me to assess this wound. So now I'm going to assess this wound using the photograph. All right, Haley, I'm back. Like I said, a pain assessment has been undertaken prior to this procedure. So I'll be assessing this wound using the time. So T is for tissue. I move over to the tissue. I move over to assess this wound. I can see the area around this wound. It is healthy. Yes, obviously the area around the wound is healthy. Lovely. There are no swellings. There are no edema. There are no color changes. And there are no blisters. And I can say the wound is actually healing, Mrs. Haley. And I'm happy with that. Is that all right?
Okay.
Lovely. So look at this wound. You can see the why I've described it. The wound is what? Is healthy. The wound is clean. There are no color changes. Are you seeing any color changes in this wound? There are no color changes. The wound is just what? Healing. There are no swellings. There are no edemas. There are no blisters. So I can tell you for sure I'm happy with what? With the T. All right? So I move over to what? I. And I is for what? Infection. So I can see this wound. There is slight redness. There is slight redness. If you look at where it is healing from, you will see there is slight redness. But I can see the wound also, there is no exudate in this wound. There is no exudate in this wound. If you look at this one clearly, you see that there is no exudate. So if there is exudate in the wound, you have to check, is it purulent? Is it clear? Is it serous? So I can see this wound. There is no exudate. There is slight redness. All right. I'm just gonna be touching your wound now, and let me know if it's tender to touch. Is it tender to touch?
No, it's
Are you
not.
having any pain?
Yes, I am.
Oh, bless you. If I ask you to score your pain, 0 being the least and 10 being the highest, what would you score?
Probably a 2.
Oh, probably 2. That's not much. All right. So we'll just reposition you, okay? And I'll check if you have any pain meds that we can pop up and give to you. All right.
Okay.
So that is all about what? That is all about what? Infection. Then I move over to N. N is for moisture. Now look at this wound. Is it wet or dry? So I can see the wound. The wound is dry and I'm happy with that. All right. So your wound is dry. I'm very happy with that. Is that okay?
Okay.
So I'll move over to E. E is for the edges. Now look at this wound. Are the edges well approximated? They are well approximated. Look at it. The wound is really healing. So the edges are what? They are well approximated. There are no defects in the closure and I'm happy with that. All right. So Mrs. Haley, I'm not going to get a swab from your wound because obviously I'm not worried about your wound. The wound is okay. It is healing very well. The edges are well approximated. There are no defects in the closure. So I'm happy with that, okay? So I don't think I'm going to get a wound swab from your wound. All right.
Okay.
So, but I will refer you to the medical team to review you more often. All right.
All
if
right.
they think need be. All right. So even if you don't refer the patient to the medical team, it is all right because there is obviously no need to refer the patient to the medical team. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do now, I'll take off my apron. I'll take off my glove. And it all goes to the what? It all goes to the what? To the clinical waste. Then I will do my hand hygiene. So guys, I'll be giving you all an assignment. Yes, I'll be giving you an assignment to show that you understand this skill perfectly well. So this is your assignment. I hope you can see this. So keep on the comment section. Pause this video. Assess this one, keep it on the comment section, and I'm definitely going to mark you. All right, I hope it's clear enough. Look at the wound I'm showing you, do a wound assessment on it, put it on my YouTube channel on the comment section, and I'll be happy to mark you. All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to share with your friends preparing for Osce exam. Don't forget to comment on my video. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in my next video. And until then, keep passing your Osce exam. I love you all, guys. Bye.